If you like great actresses who are incredibly charming and also steal stuff, then you're in for a treat. Because we have one of those. And she's been robbing the hotel blind all weekend in preparation for this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Connell.
She's just a black magic woman
who steals stuff from hotels.
She's a black magic woman.
She shoplifts habitually.
She's a black magic woman. I'm so blind that I can't see.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Where did Ruth go?
Ma'am?
That she's a black magic woman and she's gonna make a devil of me.
Unless she's arrested and thrown in jail. Oh, Robbie's coming for you. Robbie! Robbie's.
Ooh.
Sir, would you get away from Ruth Connell? Unrecognized.
Wow.
Mike! Oh my God.
Seamless, absolutely seamless. Hi.
Song's over. Mike, the song's over. Song's over. Mike, the song's over.
Hey, Ruth.
Yes, Richard.
When Rob punched you in the face with your microphone, walk me through that bit.
I did?
Yeah.
When I went like this?
A little bit, yeah.
I can't see in that mask.
I'm used to it by now.
Oh,
Ruth.
They're so tough on me.
Oh,
Ruth.
Oh, Robert.
Ruth?
Yes.
Great job last night at the Saturday Night Special. Fantastic job. Equally great and disturbing work at the karaoke party where you were
dead. Undead.
This has honestly been one of my favorite conventions ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Truly. Been truly amazing.
You guys are all right as well.
At least they don't punch you in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Connell.
It only hurt a little bit. Hello. Am I instantly more mysterious? I'm an international woman of mystery. Who's the woman behind the mask? Thank you. I'm going to take this home with me. Thank you for my present. Okay, I've got presents for you guys. Oh, I know. First order of business. This is just to keep me company. Okay, so first order of business. My Hope chest bracelets. Yeah. This is where the great unpacking begins. Who was here yesterday? Who wasn't here? Who wasn't here? There were like 4 or 5 of you. It's only you lot that are getting the fresh jokes. The rest of you, they've been used before. Like the day before. So I owe 10 people who came to my table, who followed My Hope Chest on Twitter or on Facebook. Can you come to the front? The 10 people I owe bracelets to. Thank you. So My Hope Chest. Oh, okay, we're live streaming. Where's the camera? Hi. Hello, everyone at home. Hi. Sorry we're late. It was Mike Borja's fault. He walked the wrong way again. Hi. Hi. You don't, I'm not that small. You won't mask me from there. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I remember all your faces, your wee faces. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Hi. I remember your hair. There you are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh! Sorry. 2 dropped down. Hi. 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 Oh, sorry, did you get one? Thank you. That's fine. Thank you. God bless. I feel like, no, I'm not going there. I'm not going to go there. Slightly self-conscious with a live stream. Try not to swear. It's making me stutter. So, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, My Hope Chest, because boobs, is the charity I support. And a really nice way we can support the charity without it financially costing much is that you can follow them on Twitter and Facebook, because that helps bigger sponsors have more confidence in the smaller charities, so it really helps. So, that being said, I have this many bracelets for today's panel. Yeah, come and get one, come and get one. If you come, show me your phone. Show me your phone and take your bracelet. Okay. What's your name? Brandy? You're in charge. So, at 8 o'clock in the, I think it's in here, I'm going to sign some last minute autographs, and I have the V Club pins if anyone wants to donate $10 and show me their phone. You get a V Club pin where 100% goes to the charity. So that's the last thing to say. And then, the only other thing I want to make sure I do today is I want to do a little song for Tim Omenson. Does that sound like fun? I'm not sure You Can't Shove Your Granny Off the Bus is going to be... Okay. This is going to make no sense to anyone watching at home or the people who just joined. So I had a little bus tour of New Orleans. Yeah. The other day, and as it was a bus tour, I sang some traditional Scottish bus songs. I don't think I shared the Wee Wee Drink of Juice song. Does anyone know the Wee Wee Drink of Juice? Sure. Oh, I have more bracelets. Thank you so much to everyone who's giving My Hope Chest a follow. Ray, who's been running their social media, said that their account blew up, which is a good thing, I think, in Twitter speak. Faster, faster, come on. It really is a pantomime. We really are doing a pantomime now. Have you seen Jensen? Have you actually seen him? No. Thank you. She just said I'm more beautiful than the boys. I'm like, have you seen Jensen? I always talk about how perfect Jensen is. I have 2 more. And thank you everyone else who won't get a bracelet. I really appreciate you giving them a follow. Yeah, I always talk about how perfect Jensen is. When you work with Jensen, it's like staring into the sun. Even his freckles are symmetrical. It's 'cause he's got Scottish freckles. It comes from a Scottish descendant. He's got those slightly gingery freckles. It's got a special place in my heart. I just always like to talk about Jensen for a few minutes every panel. Okay, so, for anyone, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to come and touch you all in an appropriate fashion. This is not the week. Yeah, so anyone who's brave enough to ask a question, I'm going to give a stolen good to, again, which is inappropriate. We're all friends here. Okay, so yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. I basically emptied out. I was about to say the name of the hotel we were staying. I basically named out. Yeah, I basically emptied out the Westin. Got shampoo, conditioner, soap. I don't even know if there's enough people to get this many giveaways given out. But I'm going to try my darndest. So, right, I've lost track. Right. Can you tell I had bourbon yesterday? I left early at 3 o'clock. Early. I was criticized for leaving early at 3. Can you imagine if I hadn't? How much worse this would be right now. Right, so we're going to do a song for Tim. Maybe the bus song. Or the wee wee song. Stop. It's a bus song. Stop the bus, I need a wee wee. Stop the bus, I need a wee wee. Stop the bus, I need a wee wee. A wee wee drink of bourbon. That's the New Orleans version. If anyone can think of a better song, please let me know your suggestions. I want to do that before we finish today for Tim. Send him a little hello. Oh my God, that was so Scottish, even I couldn't understand it. Okay, say it slowly with subtitles. A normal song or a Scottish song? Are you from Glasgow? Edinburgh? Oh, no, whereabouts? Montrose. I've been to Montrose. See, in Scotland, when you say, you go never. When you say, like, no. I love that. Hi. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Any song. A good song for Tim. Because he's such a good singer. And, like, he's so musical. No, nothing. No. Can you sing it? Chumbawamba? Okay, this has gone on. We've been all flimsy. Hello. I'm fine. I'm sort of in the room now. I'm here to answer questions. It's a panel, right? With my plastic bag. It's got rips in it. Okay, it's full of goodies though, as you know. So, what's your name?
Rachel.
Where are you?
I'm from here.
She knows. And what do you want?
So in the show, you're a witch, and that kind of gives you a lot of powers. But if you had to choose a superpower for real life, what would it be and why?
It would be to never say sorry. I'm going to have some more superpowers. No, I think it's okay to say sorry. I just know that I use it like, every second word. Sorry, 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 sorry. I think it's something women do especially. And it's one of the things I think I said in my panel yesterday, one of the things I learned from playing Rowena. I was like, she just doesn't say it. Or she does, there's a reason. Other superpower would be to go like this and liquid Nutella come out my finger.
Me too.
You too? For that, you're going to get 2 hotel toiletries. Don't hyperventilate now. Okay, this is white tea tree, aloe conditioner, heavenly spa. Nothing but the best. There's one, and there's another one coming. Soap. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you go. Hi. How are you all doing? Hi, Red. You good? This panel's crashing and burning, isn't it? It's hopeless. And now they can't even see me in the live stream. It's okay, I'm still here. It's okay, I didn't leave. To be honest, I'm not really in the building yet to then leave. I'm still not giving away my David Tennant doll. That's not happening. I'm going to take that home. How are you all doing? Hi. What? I do have a shower cap. Do you want one? You're getting a shower cap because, you know what? You're getting a shower cap because I just drank the Iron Brew. It was that bad a night. Iron Brew is our national cure for a hangover. It's made in Scotland for girders. Nobody in the green room understood what I was talking about. It's made in Scotland from girders. It doesn't even have iron in it, but it's got lots of sugar and it's great. Yeah. So I made everyone in the green room drink Iron Brew. It's actually made in my hometown. There used to be a Falkirk factory, Iron Brew factory, right? It's the only country in the world where Iron Brew outsells Coca-Cola. Do you have any idea how big that is? Thank you. How are you doing? Are you good? Hi. 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 Okay, so you're next.
Hi.
So what's your name? Where are you from and what do you want? I like your earrings.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm making it really difficult right now because the microphone's there. Is that better?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a Darren, and I'm from Colorado.
Hi.
My question was, have you ever had like a real life ghost encounter?
Yes.
Can you tell us about it?
No.
Is it a secret?
Yes. Yeah, hold on. Right. In fact, would you like to choose a gift? There's a bracelet there. What's that one? Attitudes in reverse. That's a good one, right? Yeah, hi. Yeah, so I grew up in a farmhouse that is over like 250 years old. Hi. What were you doing on your phone? Oh, you're on Facebook? Yeah, I want to see what's going on Facebook. I always catch somebody out in my panel not paying attention. Are you Tracy Smith? Hi, Tracy. I'm good. I'm having a good time. What's your quote? Are you him? Hi. How are you? I can see why. That's another reason I came over to say hi. 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 There's another red back there. She's a pinky red. She's an honorary red. How are you doing? Thank you. I'm going to give you something, yeah. So, none of this is making any sense, I know. Hi. How are you doing? Hi, hi. Yeah, so I do have a ghost story. I really actually do. But I think it makes me sound a bit strange. But you already think I'm quite strange anyway, right?
We think you're awesome.
So there's nothing to lose if I tell you. I once lived in a house near Shooter's Hill, which is Blackheath in London. Now, Blackheath is called Blackheath because it's where they buried everyone after the Black Death plague. It's a really pretty place now. It's quite a posh place. Anyway, I stayed in this apartment that was a converted hospital. And apparently it's a hospital that Florence Nightingale designed in the Crimean War. And anyway, have any of you had the night terrors? Hi. Have any of you ever had the night terrors? So I hadn't had the night terrors before, but I was lying in bed one night, and for me, what happened was I woke up, and my body I couldn't move my body, but my brain was awake. But my body was asleep, but my brain was awake. It was a bizarre feeling. It was like I was awake inside myself. And I felt like somebody was trying to get in through my head, and they couldn't stay in, and it would rush out through me. It's like somebody was trying to go in me, and it just wouldn't stay. And eventually I was so scared that I knew that the only way to get out of it was to somehow fall asleep again. So I made myself go back to sleep. Anyway, I woke up and I thought, oh, it was a really strange dream. I dreamt that I couldn't move, and apparently that's the night terrors. You wake up, your body's paralyzed. So anyway, I got a lift home. I was doing a bar job in Greenwich, and I got a lift home, and the taxi driver dropped me off late at night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he was like, oh my God, this place was on Britain's Most Haunted last night. And I was like, oh, right. He said, yeah, it's like one of the top 10 most haunted places. And he said, and the wing that you're in is the psychiatric ward where they used to hang soldiers in nets from the ceiling that came back damaged from the war that they couldn't contain. And it honestly broke my heart. I just was so upset because I thought it was like one of those spirits was trying to, be felt or be. Like that's what I felt. Anyway, we all moved out of that apartment. We didn't stay there very long, and it was a really lovely apartment. So does that story make sense? Yeah. Has anybody else had that anything like that? Am I turning into Chad Lindbergh? I haven't met him, but I've heard he does all the ghost stuff. Does that qualify as a ghost story, do you think? Yeah. So anyway, yeah. The other part of that story that I think is quite interesting is that the apartment in London was very bright and airy, and apparently it was supposed to have been built in India, but in India there was a very small, cosy hospital that should have been built in London. Does that make sense? That they sent the drawings, the technical drawings, to the wrong countries. It's not like an email where you're like, sorry, I didn't mean to send that. Here's going to the right place. It's like, people sending scrolls across the oceans when it was getting built. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Amber, and I'm from around here. And I was wondering how you feel about how Rowena died in the finale of season 12.
I have a phrase in German, but I think I probably can't swear in German either. I learned when I was there. I'll tell you the truth, right? How does that sound?
Sounds
tell you
good.
the truth?
Good.
Okay, so there's a conditioner and body wash. I don't think anybody's ever had that combination before. Miracles are abounding. Hello. Okay, so I am, and my laces come undone. I'm going to trip and hurt myself. I know I am. Thank you. So I had flown to Scotland, and I was jet lagged, and so I was tired anyway, and it was the season finale. Just talk amongst yourselves. I wanted to join in. I very often live tweet the show. I really like to join in with the fans, and half the time I miss most of the episode because I'm so busy reading the tweets, or I have to go back and watch it again. So it was maybe 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, with the time difference, where I was somehow watching via my computer the season finale, and I had read the episode. I knew what was written. It was so discombobulating. It was so like to just see. I mean, brilliantly played by Pellegrino, just the way it was written. Just this offhand death, and it really I think it frightened me as an actor. Like your character can just go so quickly. But I was really disturbed by it. I didn't expect to feel much because I knew, I knew a lot more than I was letting you guys know. And I was genuinely, it knocked me off my stride for a couple of weeks. I just felt like, and then I thought, that's really interesting that this woman has been killed in this way, and how brilliant by the writers in a way, because that is the way that women were killed as witches all the time. There was practically a holocaust of women over those centuries for being witches. Maybe just for working with herbs or helping heal people, or basically, I think, the masculine sphere of the feminine in many ways. So I think it kind of was, I felt a lot about it. And at the same time, even though I knew I wasn't done, it really knocked me for 6, which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of bizarre, but it did. So what did you think?
I haven't thought about it like that, but I was really upset.
Good.
Yeah.
I like it when people are upset on my behalf. It makes me feel better. Yeah. That was what was so nice. And I got feedback that online, many people who don't normally comment were commenting, and people were like, that can't be true. You can't do that to, and that was really nice that people were bothered. So thank you for your question.
You're welcome.
Thank you. How are you all doing? Yeah. Has anybody thought of a song for Tim yet? Let's just do the bus song. We're going to do it instead of the mega mix. I went to see him, gosh, it's probably 6 or 7 weeks ago. And Alison, his wife's there. She's lovely. It's moving, and everything's moving in the right direction. It was at the time. I don't know how much to say on live stream. So, what's the song? That's it, Granny Off the Bus. It'll make no sense. We should maybe start it off with, hi Tim, oh you can't shove your granny off the bus. Off the bus. Right? And we'll go on from there. Y'all going to join in? Okay, good, sounds good. Right. When I see my bangs are a mess, whenever I do. You guys didn't tell me, you didn't tell me. Hi Tim. This isn't going to make a lot of sense, but we just want to let you know that we're thinking about you. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, you can't shove your granny off the bus.
Off the bus.
You can't shove your granny off the bus.
Off the bus.
Oh, you can't shove your granny because she's your mommy's mommy. You can't shove your granny off the bus.
Off the bus.
Hey! the most nonsensical panel I have ever done. I hope you liked it. See you soon. Bye. Bye. That's so nice. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Charity. I'm from here.
What do you want?
So in the spirit of Halloween, I wanted to know what your favorite candy is.
What my favorite what?
Candy is.
Candy. In Scotland, we say sweeties. What's your favorite sweetie? My favorite candy. I like chocolate. I really like chocolate.
Can't go wrong with chocolate.
Yeah, so I like really good chocolate. I like Lindt chocolate. I like Lindor chocolate. Feel free. So whose photo op is it? Bye. It was nice to know you. It was nice getting to know you. So I like chocolate. Did I say I like chocolate? Dark chocolate. I really like Lindt dark chocolate with sea salt. Good taste, you guys have got good taste. I don't believe, you know when you're in a restaurant you can have like apple crumble. I mean, there's nothing wrong with apple crumble, but why waste your calories when you could have a chocolate pudding? I don't believe in non-chocolate puddings. Or you don't call it pudding, you call it dessert.
Yeah.
Dessert. What's your favorite candy?
Maybe Smarties.
Smarties?
I really like
Smarties.
Smarties.
Have the answer. I played somebody called Candy in a film. That's my candy reference. The most nonsensical panel ever. Literally, I'm talking. I'm trying not to swear. It's really hard. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. How are you doing? Good, Jack. Good. Not too bad. Isn't everyone who helps great? It's quite funny when we came out into the audience last night, the Saturday Night Special, somebody's got to be near us all the time. And coming out here today, Angela was like, don't go walking around the audience because I want to eat my lunch. So last night when I came out, it's like it becomes this kind of dodgems game where we're running about the audience and the handlers are like, where have they gone? Where have they gone? It's totally entertaining to me. Hi. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
I'm Liz. I'm from here.
Cool.
And I just wanted to thank you so very much for singing the You Cannot Throw Your Grammy Off the Bus song yesterday, because it ran through my mind for 2.5 hours while I tried to go to sleep last night.
Listen, I dreamt about grannies and buses. I know.
And now that you've sung it again, it will probably do the same thing tonight. So thank you again.
I'm not sorry.
Of course not.
The song that keeps going through my head is You're So Vain. Didn't Elena do brilliant? And it's one of those songs, like we've all felt that like that about somebody, right? Some dude or woman or whoever. You're so vain, you probably think the song's about you. Is this helping? I'm giving you another song and could go round and round. Thank you. Thank you.
My dad would approve. He's a pilot. He always takes everything out of the hotel room.
Oh, good. It's so funny. I once, my mum sends me these Christmas packages, and I started to do this at conventions just out of sheer silliness. And that Christmas, my mum had been on her first ever cruise, first ever kind of luxury cruise. And in my Christmas box, there were some wrapped up toiletries. I was like, some things are just like genetic. You know what I mean? Like, never mind if your eyes are blue or whatever, like, what's your capacity for treasuring hotel toiletries? It's genetic. It's important. It's important stuff. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
My name is Alice. I'm from South Carolina, and I know. Thank you. You're a witch on the show, so you cast a spell.
Yeah, it's hard. I think they can hear here, but I can't hear.
Okay. You're a witch on the show, so you're casting spells.
Yes.
But you have this incredible dance background, so I was wondering if you would rather be more physical and like fight like Mary does, or, you know.
I would love to, thank you for your question. I would love to, I think I would love to do some really physical stuff, and then you have to do it, and it's knackering. And fight stuff. There was the episode where Olivette, pre-hamster, played by Tara Rothery, who's a lovely actress, and it said in the script, Rowena slaps her across the face. And I was like, how come Rowena doesn't punch her in the guts? And then after like 8 takes, you're like, oh. No, but I would really like to, and I feel like I would love to get, I'm saying this, and all I would do is get injured, because that's what always happens, but I'd love to do some kind of action movie or thing. I feel like I could be Poison Ivy, but like do some really cool stuff where like I slide down drains, or, do you know? In theory, yes, I would like to use movement. In practice, I'm quite lazy. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you doing? I'm sorry, am I keeping you from your social media? I like your outfit. I would wear that. You're quite similar. Are you a caterpillar? You're salad, of course. I'm less worried about being weird now. I got nothing on you guys. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
My name's Sophia. I'm from Costa Rica.
Oh my God! I love Costa Rica.
I love it too. Thank you.
It's a similar size to Scotland, similar population size. Costa Rica is amazing. They spend so much money on the health service and education service, and they don't have an army.
We don't have an army. That's great. You're right. Yeah.
Anyway.
I was going to ask you, being that you're from a foreign country, when you moved to the States, if it was too much of a culture shock, or if it was more of a smooth transition.
We've just been in the green room. There's been so many things this weekend where people have just been like, we don't understand you. Like on my bus tour, I was like, I said I had a daiquiri, a grape daiquiri, a grape daiquiri. And like, everyone was like, what are you saying? And I'm like, I had a grape daiquiri. Is that right? Yeah. All the time, especially when I'm tired like I am now and I've become really, really Scottish. A thing that really helped me with coming to America was Skype. I spent a lot of hours on Skype to family and friends, because that's the thing. I love America. I'm so privileged to be here. I had to try. I didn't get my green card the first time. I had to jump through hoops to be allowed to be here. It's a big deal to live 5,000 miles away from the people you love the most. But I love it so much here. I do. So there's lots of amazing things here, but it's just, it's the people that have known you the longest. So thank God for Skype. And that's what, was that your question? I don't remember what the question was.
No, essentially, it was my question. Thank you.
Okay. Soap. Great. And, body lotion. I always like giving out a lotion. There you are. Thank you. So nice to meet you. I hope I get to go back to Costa Rica. I really do. I just finished the coffee I legally brought back. Did. I just finished it. It was amazing. How are you? Hey, it's like the last gasp on a Sunday. I so appreciate you being here. I just wish I had my shit together a lot more than I do. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Emily. I'm from London.
Was it something I said? Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I feel your pain. I'm going to come over there and frighten you. And charm you into... I'm quite good with babies. Mark Shepherd calls me the baby whisperer. Sorry. You've got a question, don't you?
I do.
I should...
The baby doesn't want to let me ask it. Sorry, baby.
Where are you? Bye. Don't worry. Bye. I'll stop talking soon. You can stop crying soon. Is that a second baby? If I set 2 off? Oh, I really
think
like
it was
him
me.
as well. I'm so sorry. Hello.
Hi. My question is, Rowena's been around for a really long time. How do you think she's changed from knowing the Winchesters, and do you think she'll change more in the future?
Yeah, good question. I think for the, if this isn't too far of a leap, I think for the first, oh, don't throw David Tennant on the ground. Don't do that. I think for the first time, she's got people in her league she can play with, right? It's lonely out there being the only 365-year-old witch on the planet, right? It's lonely. And Rowena likes to have fun, and, you know, she likes a gamble, and she's going to make sure she wins, but, you know, she likes to pretend to play cards and set the deck or stack the deck or whatever you say. I feel like with, I mean, apart from the fact they're 2 strapping lads, which is always a bonus, and Castiel as well. I think the first time when Misha came in as Castiel, I remember just like my feeling about it was that Rowena was fascinated by this, like a bit like how you'd pull the legs off of an insect. Do you know?
Yeah.
So here are these interesting beings who can play on her level, and she can try to double cross, and she kind of manages a little bit, but then they, you know, they give as good as they get. So I think there's potential there. Like, I'm not going to, well, I'm going to use the F word, family. You know, and that's what's part of, obviously, her storyline was that she came in because she bumps into her long-lost Fergus. That's the #1 thing people ask me to say, by the way. You're like, can you just say Fergus? I'm like, Fergus. Yeah. It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
That, in a way, she's becoming more human. In a way.
She likes them a little bit, maybe.
I think she thinks they're cute, right? And they're not bad in the eye. And it's a bit like a good rival. When you have a rival you can respect a little bit, that can joust with you, life's less dull, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for your question.
Thanks.
Awesome. Where are you from?
London.
London?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Near Brixton.
Brixton?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you just come over for the convention?
And a road trip.
And the road trip. Where else are you going to go?
Austin,
Austin?
obviously. Yeah. And then Memphis and Nashville.
Oh, nice. Good trip, girlfriend. Nice to meet you. I don't know what's going on. Can somebody help me? Is it nearly over? Am I nearly done? 5 minutes. Not because I don't like you guys, just because I'm like, I'm crashing and burning. Literally burning again. Hi.
Hi.
That wasn't a big enough awe. Oh. Hi.
First of all, I love your outfit.
I got this here. Really? I bought this the other day. Thanks very much.
I also adore Funko Pops, and it's really cool that you have one of Rowena. I'm Kate. I'm from Texas.
Hi.
My question is, do you have any crazy memories as a teenager?
Crazy memories. I feel like the whole thing was insane. Being a teenager is insane. Are you a teenager?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17? You've got 1 more year left? No, 19 too. I honestly was top of my class for maths. Oh my God. Oh man. So you've got 2 years left of being a teenager.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff from being a teenager. I think I have a thieving story from when I was a teenager as well. That maybe I can't tell standing up here. In that I would maybe casually mention to a friend, oh, this is a terrible story. Because it involves alcohol. No, too young. Being a teenager is crazy. Being a human is crazy. And I use that word with respect. I did a development of a film project called Crazy Days Cafe. And it's a bit like the word bossy. If you own it, it's people who'd been through the mental health support system. And I played somebody who was a recovering alcoholic. And I loved, it's about this cafe that really existed in Edinburgh that was made for people to work and have somewhere to work and somewhere to go. I feel like everything's crazy. My whole upbringing was crazy. And crazy good in some ways. What's your crazy just now? What's your crazy?
My crazy as a teenager. I have like a couple of friends, and we always go on these like crazy trips to like go see the city, and crazy driving is involved, and we just like see like parks and go walking around towns. So it's
that sounds like lovely crazy. What's your craziest con?
My craziest
con. My craziest con activity was Friday night. It was the most fun as well. Playing psychotic undead Rowena was really fun.
It was amazing.
What about you?
My craziest con.
Craziest thing you've done at a con, apart from hug me. You're on the spot here.
It's really crazy talking to like the actors and y'all awesome.
I still feel like that talking to Jared all the time, you know? I'm like, this is crazy. He's my pal. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
You've all gone very quiet. Is that because I've gone quiet? Mellow. I think I've run out of gifts. I'll find something for you. Don't worry. I'll find something. What's your name? Where are you from? What would you like?
I'm Zoe, and I'm from Dallas. And if you could have the chance to be on Wayward Sisters, would you take it?
If I had the chance to be on Wayward Sisters, would I take it?
Yes.
Seriously? Seriously? You want to waste a question?
I had to ask.
Yes! I got so excited the week of the read-through for Wayward. I was texting Kim and Brianna and Catherine. I was crying. I was crying as I was texting them. Just that week in the world, the week where the Me Too thing came out. You know? Like, what a perfect time to have a pilot that's all about women, from women's point of view, from women's perspective, about women, and oh my God, how important. It's such an important show.
I know.
And it's supernatural at the same time. I honestly, and you know, I don't really speak about it much. I don't want to make it about me. It's their thing. But I do think that Rowena's pretty fucking wayward.
I agree.
Just uncensored herself. Spoke it.
So yeah, I would hope. Why not? Right? Hi. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are not alone. Oh, thank you. Hi. I just did my strangest panel ever. Yeah, and I've done strange before. I think it's the bourbon. What do you think?
Sure, very well could be the bourbon.
or lack of.
What was so strange about it?
Just me. They were great.
I'm sure they were.
They've been great all weekend. Why stop now? You've been fabulous. Well, that's it for the pilfering charm of Ruth Connell. Ruth, how was your moment? How was your time? The whole weekend's been epic, right? It's just been...
It has honestly been one of my favorite cons.
Ever.
I feel sorry that I didn't go out with a bang. It was just, we had a kind of unusual, like, half hour together just now. It was kind of unusual.
Well, that's probably...
It's good though, right? It's good.
Probably the drugs that you're on. You don't know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Connell.
She's a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman.
There she goes.
What is that bass? She's a black magic woman with 2 bags of fun.
that she stole from the hotel bar.
She's a black magic woman and she's gonna give you some.
What was that?
She's got a black magic woman with 2 bags of fun. She's a black magic woman and she's gonna give you some.
I liked how long it took you to think of that song. To give you
some. But it made sense in the end.
In the world of awkward segues, this is one. Next to the stage, us. Put it together for Rob and Rich, everybody. We're staying here. There you go. Thank you.
Rich, at first, I was like, wow, look at the long line we have for questions. Oh, no, that's someone else's autograph.
That's something else. That's going on. Real quickly, before we start taking your questions, 2 members of the band have to go catch their plane and get back to their families. Round of applause, please, for Mr. Michael Borja and Mr. Billy Moran. Been holding it down all weekend. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Fake hug and another fake hug.
This is the fake hug. That's the fake.
Pretend to like each other. Pretend. That was a real bottom tap. That's weird.
Yeah, we do that in the band. That's a band thing.
Oh,
cool. I would like to say, well, Rich and I are actually shunning our families. Family pshaw. We're going to spend more time with you people.
What have they done for me lately?
Thank you. I know a lot of you have just seen a ton of us all weekend. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Hanging in.
Rich and I did a show called Kings of Con. Thank you. And a show we're very proud of. And right now, yeah, we're looking forward to keeping it going. And we will take your questions about that and Supernatural. And
or anything else, man. What makes Bobo tick?
What is it Rich loves most about Rob? What's the thing, when you think about Rob, which do you think about? Butterflies or candy canes?
Let's go to our first question. All right, over here, young lady.
Hey, so Rob, you had to shave your beard for Masters of Sex?
Yeah.
So either of y'all, what is it like changing your appearance for a role you're in?
When did you start this convention this weekend? When did you show up?
We're actually really upset that you shaved, by the way.
Were you here? Did you see that? Yeah, like I started with a beard.
It wasn't happy for us.
I know that a lot of people like the beard. Thank you. My beard thanks you. My beard, which is now in the garbage. Thanks you. But it was a commitment. It was a choice based on the makeup for that Halloween costume. So that's why I did it. And I thought it ended up being worthwhile in spite of the myriad gashes I have on my face from shaving with a shitty razor. Poor Victoria was like, "You're bleeding." As she's trying to put makeup, I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed." So Rob, I mean, Masters of Sex, which Rob was great in. You shaved. You look like your own son. Like it
does change my look a lot, and it always freaks Richard out.
It freaks everybody out.
Thank you. And to which I always